Hey guys, it's Key and it's Key Life Trading. Thanks for tuning into another video. So in this video, we'll be talking about the 4 criteria that I used, that I look for in stocks before I actually take the trade. With these 4 criteria, it will give me an edge to win more versus losing, right? So the 4 criteria is high volume, high relative volume, low float, and news. And with all these criteria together, it will help me benefit in terms of winning, right? There's a video on the top, and it's going to also be in the description, of how to find stocks to trade. And then you can use this video to put together with that video to give you a quality stocks. All right. So the first one on the list is high volume. Volume is simply the number of shares traded in a particular stock, index, or other investment over a specific period of time. So for traders, we need high volume. The reason why we need high volume is because it's going to give us a minimum like slippage to no slippage, which we don't like slippage, but it's gonna happen here and there. We cannot fix that. So we need to have a stock with high volume, so when we want to jump in a stock, there's actually buyers to buy our shares and sellers to sell us shares if we want to actually buy. All right. So if we have a stock that have low volume, it's going to be hard to get in and out as easy as we think at the price range that we want to. So high volume is the way to go. Second, we have high relative volume. Relative volume is an indicator that tells traders how current trade volume is compared to a past trading volume over a given time. So the reason why we want high relative volume is because this is telling you that there's a lot of people actually trading it versus the normal average trading day. So say if you have a stock that trades on an average 500,000 on an average day, but then the next day is trading over 3 million, 4 million. That's high relative volume. When you have high relative volume, your patterns are more likely to form and actually break out in the right direction that it's supposed to. So it gives your pattern a sense of assurance that there's a high chance it's going to work out in your favor. So we need high relative volume to make those patterns work. Get it? Good. Next one is low float. Low float stocks are those with low numbers of shares. If you know economics, you know supply and demand. So if you have a low quantity of something and there's high demand for something, then you know price is going to go up for that specific item. So the same thing goes for a stock with low float. So if there's a high inflow for a stock that have a low quantity of shares that's available, then you're going to have the price ripping and going higher because there's high demand. And then you get that rip, aka short squeeze, because the people that are shorting, they start to cover their position, because they're gonna keep, if they keep holding, the more they're gonna lose. So that's why we need the low float stock, because that, in terms of with the combination of the high volume, high relative volume, and the low float together, that's gonna give you that big move to where price start jumping and where you start profiting and profiting. You get it? Good. The last one on the list is news. The news is basically catalyst. It could be catalyst. It could be breaking news of a drug that is doing good. It could be FDA approval. These are the different type of news that play a big factor in stocks. There's other ones, but you can do your research. Go on Google, do your research, and you will find out different kind of catalysts that can help a stock go high. So that is basically self-explanatory. When you have good news, good things happen. Easy. So we have all 4 together. Those are A quality stocks, or for me, my personally A quality stock. Guys, in the comment section below, please tell me the criteria that you use to look for in a stock before you actually take the trade. So those are my criteria. So I do have a checklist of criteria that I do look for in stocks. And if I have 4 out of 4, that means I'm going to go with a full size in that stock. If I have 3 out of 4, then I'm going to, lower my size. 2 out of 4, lower it more. And if it's 1 out of 4, then I probably won't even take that trade. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Check out some of my other videos. It's Key Life Trading. I'm out. Peace.